Stretching across more than 60 million square miles of our planet's surface, the Pacific Ocean is not merely a body of water. It is a world unto itself, a living, breathing entity that has shaped civilizations, driven climates, and harbored mysteries that continue to baffle even the most seasoned scientists. The Pacific covers nearly 1/3 of the entire Earth's surface, making it larger than all of the world's land masses combined. If you were to place every continent side by side and drop them into the Pacific, there would still be room left over. That single fact alone should give you pause, because what lies beneath that incomprehensible expanse is even more extraordinary than the surface suggests. The ocean's name, derived from the Latin word meaning peaceful, was given by the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1521, when he encountered unusually calm waters during his circumnavigation of the globe. But peaceful is perhaps the most misleading word ever assigned to a natural feature, because the Pacific is anything but tranquil beneath its shimmering surface. It is a place of violent geological activity, extraordinary biological diversity, and depths so profound that they challenge our very understanding of what life can endure. Giant squid patrol these waters, and anglerfish dangle their eerie glowing lures in the absolute darkness. It exists in distinct layers, each with its own characteristics, pressures, temperatures, and inhabitants. The uppermost layer, known as the sunlight zone, or the epipelagic zone, extends from the surface down to approximately 650 feet. This is where sunlight penetrates most effectively, fueling photosynthesis and supporting the vast majority of marine life that most people are familiar with. Coral reefs, dolphins, sea turtles, and schools of fish all thrive in this relatively thin band of illuminated water. Below that lies the twilight zone, or mesopelagic zone, stretching from 650 feet down to about 3,300 feet. Sunlight barely reaches here, and the creatures that inhabit this layer have evolved remarkable adaptations to survive in near darkness. Bioluminescence becomes a common survival tool, with organisms producing their own light to attract prey, communicate, or confuse predators. Deeper still is the midnight zone, the bathypelagic zone, where no sunlight reaches at all. No discussion of the Pacific Ocean's depths would be complete without descending into the Mariana Trench, the deepest known point on Earth. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, east of the Mariana Islands, this underwater canyon plunges to a maximum known depth of approximately 36,000 feet at a point called Challenger Deep. To put that into perspective, if you were to place Mount Everest at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, its peak would still be submerged under more than a mile of water. The pressure at Challenger Deep is roughly 1,090 times greater than the atmospheric pressure at sea level, equivalent to having the weight of 50 jumbo jets pressing down on every square inch of your body. Despite these seemingly impossible conditions, life has been discovered even here. Scientists have found single-celled organisms called foraminifera, small crustaceans called amphipods, and even species of snailfish thriving at depths that would instantly crush any unprotected human. The Mariana Trench was first sounded in 1875 by the HMS Challenger, and it was not until 1960 that humans first descended to its deepest point aboard the bathyscaphe Trieste, piloted by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh. That journey took nearly 5 hours to descend and revealed a world that nobody had dared to imagine. As the plate slowly moves over this hotspot, new islands are born while older ones gradually erode and sink back beneath the waves. Surrounding the ocean is a horseshoe-shaped zone known as the Ring of Fire, a belt of intense volcanic and seismic activity that stretches approximately 25,000 miles. This zone is home to about 90% of the world's earthquakes and more than 75% of the world's active volcanoes. The reason for this extraordinary geological activity lies in the movement of tectonic plates beneath the ocean floor. The Pacific Plate, the largest tectonic plate on Earth, is constantly moving, grinding against neighboring plates and diving beneath them in a process called subduction. When one plate slides beneath another, the resulting friction and heat generate volcanic eruptions and earthquakes of tremendous power. The Pacific Ocean is home to an astonishing array of life, from the microscopic phytoplankton that form the foundation of the marine food web to the blue whale, the largest animal ever known to have existed on Earth. The Great Barrier Reef, though technically located in the Coral Sea adjacent to the Pacific, represents just one example of the extraordinary coral ecosystems that depend on Pacific waters. Within the Pacific itself, Coral Triangle, located in the western Pacific near Indonesia, the Philippines, and Papua New Guinea, is considered the global center of marine biodiversity, harboring more than 600 species of coral and over 2,000 species of reef fish. The open waters of the Pacific are equally teeming with life. Massive migrations of bluefin tuna cross the ocean in search of food, while humpback whales travel thousands of miles between their feeding grounds in polar waters and their breeding grounds in tropical Pacific seas. Leatherback sea turtles, the largest of all living turtles, cross the entire Pacific Ocean to nest on beaches in the Americas after feeding in Asian waters. These journeys, spanning thousands of miles, speak to the Pacific's role as a vast interconnected highway for marine life. Despite its immensity, the Pacific Ocean is not immune to the consequences of human activity. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a swirling accumulation of plastic debris located between Hawaii and California, covers an estimated area of 1.6 million square kilometers, roughly twice the size of Texas. This mass of plastic, much of it broken down into tiny particles called microplastics, poses a devastating threat to marine life. Sea turtles mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, seabirds feed plastic fragments to their chicks, and fish ingest microplastics that then enter the human food chain. Ocean acidification, driven by the absorption of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, is changing the chemical composition of Pacific waters, threatening the ability of corals, mollusks, and other shell-forming organisms to build and maintain their structures. Rising ocean temperatures linked to climate change are causing widespread coral bleaching events where corals expel the algae living in their tissues and turn ghostly white, often dying as a result. The Pacific, which has absorbed an enormous portion of the excess heat generated by human industrial activity, is warming at an alarming rate, disrupting the delicate ecological balances that have evolved over millions of years. Perhaps the most humbling truth about the Pacific Ocean is how little we actually know about it. Scientists estimate that more than 80% of the world's oceans remain unexplored and unmapped in detail. The deep Pacific, in particular, remains one of the last great frontiers on Earth, a realm where new species are discovered on virtually every deep-sea expedition. In recent decades, remotely operated vehicles and advanced submersibles have begun to peel back the darkness, revealing hydrothermal vent communities where life thrives without any sunlight at all, sustained entirely by chemical energy in a process called chemosynthesis. These discoveries have fundamentally changed our understanding of where life can exist, and they have profound implications for the search for life beyond our planet. If life can survive in the crushing darkness of the Pacific's deepest trenches, sustained by chemical reactions rather than sunlight, then the possibility of life existing in the subsurface oceans of moons like Europa or Enceladus becomes far more plausible. The Pacific Ocean, in its vastness and mystery, reminds us that our own planet still holds secrets we have barely begun to uncover. Every dive into its depths is a journey into the unknown, a reminder that exploration is not a relic of the past, but an ongoing, vital pursuit that connects us to the deepest questions about life, our world, and the universe beyond.